There is a beachfront bungalow in Atlantic Canada selling for $245,000. 2 bedrooms. Ocean view from the kitchen. Walking distance to the warmest saltwater beaches north of the Carolinas. This is not a fantasy from 1995. This is Canada in 2026. Most Canadians assume beach retirement means impossible real estate in Victoria or unaffordable cottages in Ontario. But scattered along Canada's coastlines are beach towns where the sand is real. Communities welcome newcomers. Healthcare exists within reasonable distance, and house prices remain achievable on a pension. We analyzed MLS listings, healthcare accessibility reports, cost of living data, and testimonies from retirees who made the move in the past 3 years. We found 5 beach towns where ocean access, functioning infrastructure, and financial reality align. Number 5. Parksville, British Columbia. Parksville sits on Vancouver Island's east coast. Population 13,000. The beach stretches for kilometers with sand so fine that low tide reveals an endless expanse. The Georgia Strait moderates temperatures. Winters are mild. Snow is rare. Summer brings warm, dry weather rivaling southern Canada. Average house price, $485,000. For Vancouver Island beach towns, this is remarkable. A 2-bedroom condo with ocean view lists around $400,000. A 3-bedroom townhouse near beach sits at $460,000. Nanaimo Regional General Hospital is 24 kilometers south, 25 minutes by car. Full services including emergency care and specialists. Parksville has medical clinics, pharmacies, and a community health center. The Oceanside area has built its economy around retirees. Services cater to older residents. Grocery stores, banks, restaurants, senior programs. Why retirees love it. A Calgary couple moved here in 2024. They sold for $650,000. Bought for $440,000. Bank the difference. Property taxes dropped. Heating costs dropped. They walk the beach daily. The husband's cardiologist is 25 minutes away. The consideration, $485,000 is not cheap. Groceries run higher because everything ferries across. But for retirees from Vancouver, Calgary, or Toronto, the equation works. Selling expensive, buying less expensive, while gaining ocean and mild climate. Number 4. Summerside, Prince Edward Island. Summerside sits on PEI's south coast facing Northumberland Strait. Population 16,000. PEI's second largest community means actual services while maintaining small-town character. The water in Northumberland Strait warms to genuinely swimmable temperatures in summer, reaching 18 to 20 degrees Celsius. Warmer than the Pacific ever gets. Average house price, $285,000. A 2-bedroom bungalow 4 blocks from waterfront sold recently for $268,000. A 3-bedroom with water views listed at $305,000. Prince County Hospital is in Summerside. Emergency services and specialists. Charlottetown is 72 kilometers away, 50 minutes, for complex care. Summerside maintained its downtown. Local shops, farmers market, cultural center. Credit Union Place Sports Complex. Harborfront Theater brings performances year-round. Why retirees love it. A New Brunswick teacher bought here in 2023. Beach access, walkable downtown, hospital in town. Her 3-bedroom cost $279,000. Entire mortgage payment less than previous 1-bedroom rent. She bikes to beach in summer. Property taxes under $2,000 annually. The consideration, PEI is an island. Winter means the Confederation Bridge is your only fixed link, and storms occasionally close it. Specialists concentrate in Charlottetown. Island economy is seasonal. Winter is genuinely quieter. Number 3. Pictou, Nova Scotia. Pictou sits on Northumberland Strait's Nova Scotia shore. Population 3,200. Genuinely small but punches above its weight for amenities. The waterfront is the centerpiece. Boardwalk along the harbor. Hecker Heritage Quay. Fishing boats still work from the harbor. Working harbor in a beautiful town. Average house price, $265,000. 2-bedroom house 3 blocks from waterfront sold for $248,000. Renovated Victorian with harbor views listed at $295,000. Aberdeen Health Centre provides primary care and emergency services. Main hospital in New Glasgow, 12 kilometers, 15 minutes. Halifax, roughly 90 minutes for major procedures. Downtown maintained despite economic shifts. Independent shops, restaurants, bakery, farmers market. DeCoste Entertainment Center brings theater and music. Why retirees love it. Ontario couple moved in 2022. Sold Mississauga townhouse for $590,000. Bought 3-bedroom for $255,000. Banked $335,000. Property taxes dropped from $4,800 to $1,800 annually. They walk to waterfront daily. Buy fish directly from boats. Knowing neighbors. Walking to services. Living without financial stress. The consideration. Pictou is small. Truly small. If you need constant activity, this will feel limiting. Winter is real Nova Scotia winter. But size creates intimacy. Shopkeepers know your face. Neighbors wave. Number 2. Shediac, New Brunswick. Shediac calls itself the lobster capital of the world. Population 7,500. The town sits on Northumberland Strait with beaches earning genuine recognition. Parley Beach regularly appears on Canada's best beaches lists. Fine sand. Wide beach. Water temperature in summer reaches low 20s Celsius. September brings best conditions. Warm water, smaller crowds, perfect weather. Average house price, $245,000. Lowest on our list. 2-bedroom bungalow sold for $232,000. 3-bedroom 4 blocks from Parley Beach listed at $258,000. Moncton Hospital is 26 kilometers, 25 minutes. Full services including specialists, imaging, surgical facilities. Shediac has medical clinics and pharmacies. Shediac is officially bilingual with French as majority language, though English widely spoken. Acadian traditions visible in festivals, food, community events. Why retirees love it. Quebec couple moved in 2023. Sold Montreal condo for $380,000. Bought for $239,000. Cost of living dropped dramatically. 30 minutes from Moncton for shopping or medical appointments, but live at beach. Summer means walking to Parley Beach. Winter means quiet streets and lower expenses. The consideration, economy is seasonal. Summer brings tourists. Winter brings quiet. Some businesses close off season. French dominates. For Anglophones, this requires comfort with linguistic minority or willingness to learn. Number 1. Powell River, British Columbia. Powell River sits on the Sunshine Coast north of Vancouver. Population 13,000. Not on an island, but feels like it because road access requires circuitous route. Most arrive by ferry from Vancouver, 75 minutes. Location creates isolation, protecting the town from Vancouver's sprawl. Real estate prices remain dramatically lower. Climate is mild. Ocean access immediate. Average house price, $425,000. 2-bedroom condo with ocean view lists around $320,000. 3-bedroom with beach access sold for $410,000. Compared to Vancouver or Victoria, these represent savings of $300,000 to $500,000. Powell River General Hospital provides emergency services and specialists. For complex procedures, Vancouver accessible by ferry, roughly 2 hours total travel. Arts culture rivals places twice its size. Patricia Theatre, opened 1913, oldest continuously operating cinema in Canada. Writers' festivals, music festivals, film festivals. Recreation complex offers swimming, skating, fitness. Trails and ocean access provide endless outdoor options. Why retirees love it. Burnaby engineer moved in 2021. Sold Burnaby house for $950,000. Bought for $395,000. Banked $550,000. Property taxes dropped from $4,200 to $2,800. He kayaks from beaches 5 minutes away. Hikes trails starting at Town Edge. Attends more cultural events than in Burnaby because everything close and affordable. The consideration. Ferry creates both protection and limitation. Spontaneous Vancouver trips require planning around sailing times. Medical emergencies requiring Vancouver hospitals mean ferry waits unless air ambulance justified. But ferry creates psychological boundary. Intentionality shapes community. Powell River takes top spot combining mild coastal climate, genuine beach access, cultural depth, healthcare infrastructure, and prices creating real financial breathing room. You are not just buying a house. You are buying quality of life at a cost that leaves money for living. Conclusion 5. Beach towns. Shediac to Powell River. Prices $245,000 to $485,000. Each with ocean access. Each with healthcare within 30 minutes. Each with communities welcoming retirees. These towns are real. Prices current as of early 2026. Beaches genuine. Retirements happening here funded by pensions, savings, and house sales from expensive cities. None are perfect. Winter happens. Healthcare requires some driving. Entertainment is what you make. But perfection is not the goal. The goal is living well on retirement income while waking near the ocean. Canadian beach retirement has not died. It moved to places valuing community over status and charging prices reflecting reality rather than speculation. The only question is whether you are ready to trade the familiar expensive for the unfamiliar affordable. Your move.